Hello guys, namaskar. I am Chitra, and if you clicked on this video, it means that there was some kind of purpose it has with you, okay? And I think that today message is going to be very direct and very straightforward. If some of you have always felt that they are the black sheep of their family, okay? They often felt misunderstood, okay? They often felt like abandoned. They often uh, they often tagged as sensitive kids in childhood or maybe during their teenage, okay? They often felt like being cornered in their own family, okay? And they felt very abnormal even for being who they are, okay? They felt like there were no acceptance for their real essence in their own family, okay? If this is what you have been resonating with, this video is for you, okay? Because you are not someone who is here to just experience life with normalcy and with day-to-day structure and process life as the same way which others do, okay? You are not here to experience the normalcy, okay? You are here to burn the karma of your family, okay? And this is very deep, guys, okay? Some of you have been here in your family because there is some kind of generational trauma, okay? Which has been going in your family, okay? All the members of the family have been the karmic, okay? They have been the karmic members, okay? And all of them bring so much of the you know uh, unprocessed traumas and unprocessed negativity into the family and the lineage to come, and that is why you have been brought in this dynamic, okay, to make sure that you don't process it to next generation, okay? And this is why you have been you know brought up in this family dynamic, okay? If you feel like this has been your story, and if you often felt misunderstood, if you often felt like other members of the family have been like they have been normal with each other, they have a good coordination and they have a good understanding with each other, and you always felt like a separate version of them, okay? You always feel like alone, okay? Your own thoughts, your own imagination, your own theory doesn't resonate with them, okay? And you were always regarded as the sensitive child, okay? And someone who always take things too seriously, who often feel too intense, okay? I think that it's not your problem, first of all, okay? It's not like you did something wrong, okay, or something is wrong with you that has to you know that has to be changed, okay? Remember this: every family has this one child or one member who often felt misunderstood, or they are often uh, bring into the family who is dysfunctional, okay? They are being birthed into the family who's dysfunctional or carrying the generational trauma, okay? Because they are meant to release every other member of the family from the uh, from the generational karma, okay? They have been brought because they are the black sheep of the family, okay? And while they release themselves from the karma, they also release others, okay? That's why they often find themselves being the trigger of the family, okay? Because they are holding the mirror to other members of the family, okay? and they are showing them their flaws and the things that they are doing in the family, okay, that have been a repetitive cycle, okay. So that's why they are often treated as a trigger of the family, okay, and this has nothing to do with you, okay. You never did anything wrong, okay. So um your first challenge would be to accept yourself, okay, and to chase your own dream, okay, to stop being the people pleaser, okay, and someone who will stand up for themselves, okay. And this kind of people who are the savior of the family, okay, or they are the black sheep of the family, they often carry the guilt of not being the perfect daughter or son or perfect parent or whatever the role they play in the family, okay. They think that uh, they are not carrying their role in the family perfectly. That is why other family members are not accepting them. But this is totally different, guys, okay. It has nothing to do with you, okay, or your energy or anything you are doing wrong in that situation, okay. This is something which is very karmic, okay. And some people say that being separated from the family and the living situation could heal them faster, but no, if you are not mentally detached from the situation and you physically move out, it is just as toxic as living with them physically, okay. So the more that you try to run from your life mission, this is a part of your life mission, the more that you try to run from this mission of breaking the generational pattern and breaking the generational curses and detaching yourself from the cycle of repeating them, okay, the more you will try to run from it, okay, the more you will find yourself in chaos and the anxiety, okay. So first you have to detach yourself mentally from the chaos before you start to detach yourself physically, okay. The things that triggers you now, okay, this could be like a trauma from your mother, trauma from your father, anything that triggers you now, okay. When you get detached from the situation, you won't be triggered same, okay. And this is very particular for someone need to hear this, okay. And when you will reach that point when you are not getting triggered, okay, by all these traumas or all these difficulties, okay, which you have faced in the past and which you have been constantly facing in your family anymore, okay, then you will reach the sense of detachment, okay, that internal detachment, and you will not carry the hate or any kind of like revenge kind of thing in your mind or anything to prove to your family or something like that. But you will just hold the peace that uh, I might be not having the hate or anything revengeful towards them, okay, or I might be not as friendly to them, but I carry the peace, okay, and there is space for everyone, okay. When you reach that level of settlement, I think that settlement and detachment, you will not only free yourself, you will set other family members also free, okay. Because you will always have been tagged as rebellious, okay, you have always has been tagged as someone who is sensitive, okay, and somehow this is all your fault. Anything that get ruined in your family, anything that get chaotic, and somehow you are the responsible one, okay, somehow you have to clear all the mess, okay. Why you have to take all the load, and you have been feeling like this from a long time, okay. It is because there is some kind of you know reason for you to understand in that situation. If you have been the black sheep of your family, if you have been like the most people pleaser, if you have been taking out others responsibility, okay, because you don't want to disappoint them, okay, and you have not been setting up boundaries, okay, you have not been choosing your goals and aspirations over others choice, then you will feel like you are stuck, okay, you will feel like the a situation that is toxic is becoming your own prison, okay, because you are meant to free yourself from the situation, and you are meant to free them also. You have the responsibility, okay, and God always handle this responsibility to someone who is capable of it, okay. So either you take up that role, or you will continue to feed that anxiety or chaos into your life, okay. So this was really powerful, guys, okay, and I was feeling it, okay. And never considers this as some kind of punishment, okay, some kind of punishment that is handed to you and you have to figure out everything, okay. Take this as a responsibility to first free yourself. As you set yourself free, you will already set everyone free in your family, okay, because you will be the first one who will chase your dream, uh, regardless of what other people think or your family think, okay. And you will be the first one who will heal all the generational trauma that is being carried forward to you, okay. Especially if you are women also carry the warm trauma, okay. And this has been from your maternal lineage, okay. Your grandmother, your great grandmother, they have been carrying the same trauma from their womb, and you have been a part of it because you are carrying the same womb. So some of the traumas can be really really heavy, okay. If you have ever sat with your grandmother, if and your mother, and you have heard their struggles, what they have been going through, you will resonate with what I'm saying, okay. So there is a lot of heavy karma, okay, that needs to settle down so that the generation that is yet to come won't face the same things, okay, that you have faced or your mother has faced in their life, okay. So the previous karma has to be burnt so that you could build up the life that you want in a healthy way, okay, in the way you dreamt of it. And I really think that if you felt from your childhood that you were the one who is always somehow responsible of everyone, and you have been doing all good for everyone, but somehow that is not enough, I think that it is time for you to take responsibility of yourself first. Okay? Because this situation is your battleground. Okay? This is your training. You are trained to see the aspect of yourself which you have been avoiding from lifetime. Okay? So you need to see what you are meant to learn from this situation in order to able to get ahead of it. So you need to see, okay, this is what I was feeling. And I really think that if you are someone who always felt like you are being stuck in a loophole and you have no way out of it, I think that rather than thinking that, oh my god, I will physically move myself out of the situation and everything will change, no. Physical you could like move out physically, but until you won't move out physically, you won't be able to uh, release yourself from the situation, okay. So first you have to learn those lessons, okay, which you are meant to be learned in this family, okay. Because you, I think, underestimate yourself. You are someone who will literally heal. You have the gifts of a healer. That's why you have been handled the responsibility, okay, to heal the wounds that have been transmuted in your family lineage. You have some kind of healing capacity in you, and you need to, you need to address them, okay, before you start to heal what's inside. Okay, let me pull out some card so we could go deeper into the situation. Some of you guys, you are literally meant to do something with your creative energy. You are meant to create something, okay. Maybe in your lineage everyone has been following, they are doing job, okay, they are doing the same pattern, they are doing business, they are doing job, okay, they are not creating something of their own, okay. Even if they are doing business, it has been a family business or something like that, okay. The creativity is blocked in your lineage, okay, and you are meant to revive it, okay, with your gifts. There is something that you can do, which is your natural talent, okay. And there is 2 9 on the card, okay, number 19 and 9. This could be something significant for you, okay. Focus on your vision beyond yourself, and your unicorn will help you, okay. And it's real because, see, this person has been like, this is a frame of a family, or this something, this person is looking like a dad or something, and these are looking like his children. So I think that, yeah, angels are supporting your dream. You deserve a loving family, you deserve a supporting family, and if you will be in this energy, to move out from this karmic lesson, you will be able to manifest this family for you, okay. You deserve happiness, you deserve unconditional love, you also deserve a family who cherishes you, okay, for who you are. Okay, let me pull out some another oracle card. Guys, what I was saying, okay, some of you clearly need to say no. You need to step up and set boundaries for yourself, okay. Don't ever let someone dictate your own life, okay. You need to make your own decision, and you are capable of it, okay. You can listen to advice, but only follow your own voice, okay, your own intuition. And that's what universe is trying to say to you, okay. And the second card is don't dim in to fit, okay. So don't ever dim your light to fit, okay. Don't dim because your family can't understand your intellectual, or your family can't understand your emotion, or your family can't understand your growth. Don't dim your light, okay, just because people can't understand around you yourself, okay. So you have to question yourself, what are you doing? If you are people pleasing, if you are letting your goals suffer, okay, because of criticism, or you are doubting your own voice, okay, or you are not being able to set up boundaries with your own family or someone, you feel like you owe things, okay. So don't ever think that you need to lower your standards, or you need to lower your boundaries to make other people seen or heard, okay. That is not the correct way. If you want to help someone, they will respect you with your boundaries. Don't ever lower your boundaries to please someone, Okay, so oh my god, 19, and this is also 19, 9. Okay, something to do with 9 and 19. And this has been your message, guys. Please think about it, okay? Rationally think about it, okay? And you have been giving this responsibility for some reason, okay? So this was a message. It was really heavy one, but a very, you know, introspecting one, okay? So I hope you understood it, you liked it, okay, as much as I did. And let's continue to grow each other. And please join our family if you haven't, okay? Subscribe to the family. And I will meet you in the next reading. Jai Shiv Shankara. Bye bye.